Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video we're gonna continue on with finishing our game rules. So with that said, let's code this. Alright, so let's get started. And if you remember from the last video, as soon as I scored, let me go up, let me score it over here. Oops. Okay, as you notice over here, it can still run a little bit, so I think that'd be a little bit distracting for the game. So now what I'm going to do is just set a little bit of time to go before I can actually put some inputs over there. And to do that, I'm going to use an event. So I'm going to create now something called an event scored. And I'm going to give this an X value over here. I'm going to save that. And we also going to need a timer. And I call this a score wait. And I'm going to give this a big value at first just to show you it works, and you can play around the value to see how it what's the perfect one, the perfect amount at least to set you wait. And this is equivalent to 1 frame, so 60 of them is going to be equivalent to 1 second. So let's go down over here to the part where we scored and set our new right over here. So we're gonna set event index to scored. So we're gonna load a to event scored and store that to our event index, and we're gonna load our score wait over here and store that to our event timer. So that's it, pretty easy, and I could just copy this and create a quick macro, but just gonna stick with this, well, at least for now. So let me save this. So we got everything working. So now let's check there's no errors. Oh, none, perfect. And now now we're gonna go to the index area where we load our index or indexes and check, well, so the beginning over here, so which is right over here. Let me just copy this part over here. Let me come into cell, check index. So here you have our game run. I'm gonna compare to our event scored. You're gonna branch equals 0. You're gonna call this something like check event scored. Pretty easy. And let's create that. And remember, when you created those two values, we set our event timer. So we're gonna do that. Oh, and before that, I'm not sure you're gonna decrement it. So whatever value we have, and branch equals 0 to, we have to create another label over here. Let's say event timer is over. Let me come over here, come over here. So this is over. Now we can move, but to make sure it doesn't move, you're gonna go to the exit inputs, input. And all we're doing here in an event timer, if our event index currently is set to game scored, so all we're doing is change back to your game run. It's gonna be super easy. You're gonna load this game run over here and store that your event index. So let me save. So let's run it over here and let me score. Remember, we do have a big value, and I am holding the movement keys over here. It is working. So let me do this one more time. I'm still holding, and here it is. My character is actually does take some. Here it is. I'm still holding. You just hear the mic. Oh, actually, let me score one more time, and then you guys can hear me clicking on my keyboard. Here it is. This is not moving, and now it is. So we got that part down. So let me just come over here and decrement this for a little bit. Let's say 20. I'm not really sure. You can test it out later. Well, we have our main part that's working, which is the we gave it a little bit of time, so now whenever we score, our player can whatever he pressed on the previous points can be cancelled out. So we got that part down. And let's just do the other one, another event that we have over here, which is our, whoops. So we have our event scored all set. We're gonna do our event compare to our event, and we're gonna do the set over. And print equals 0. And all I'm doing over here, I'm gonna call this check event over, set over. Yeah, just keep constant with this. Check event set over. So I still want to do all of this like I done here before. Actually, let's just come down to the part where the set is over before I do anything. Time over, here it is increment a new set. So let's comment over here. It's a new set, increment the current set. We're gonna call it set event to set over. And you're gonna do the same thing as we did with the before scored. What do you call it? Or event scored. So we're gonna do the same thing over here. Gonna put event set over, store that your event index, and we also gonna have to load our timer. And let's say set over timer, set over weight, something like that. So let me just copy this and store that to our event timer. Come all the way up here, and let's give it, I don't know, 150, something like that. Let me save. And now that we already have that all set, let me go back to the index area over here. And come down here where we have our, all the way up over here. Here we have our event start screen. We're gonna do something similar over here, but instead of the start screen, we're going to actually just do our event. Oh, just keep my mind for a second. Our event set over here, and we're gonna branch equals 0. And I'm gonna come right over here, and I'm gonna go to exit odds. So let me do this. So I don't want nothing happening over here. So let me check what I got over here. Oh, what's the problem? Oh, that's probably what's the problem was all about. So let me run it. Oh, there's more errors. Let's see, check events. Check event set over. Oh, let me put it over here. I haven't created that yet. Alright. So let me score it over here, and actually just to make this thing goes faster, let's go to your game timer. Let's put like 2. So here's alright. So let me score. So here it is. As you see, it's still running around. So let's fix that. So let me save this. Increase it a little bit so you can at least can grasp what's going on. Oh, there is a little bit of the weight, as you notice over here, from the scar weight. So I got that part out. All I want to do actually is just give it a little bit of time for set over, so you can at least play. My plan is just to play a little bit of music over here. So let me come over here, have 150, and to do that, all I'm doing is going to be pretty easy. Pretty easy hack over here. I'm gonna load A with FF and start at your timer +6. Hello everyone, and welcome back. In this video we're gonna continue on with finishing our game rules. So with that said, let's code this.